up? I'm Kevin from the Heroes Dev Team, and I'm here to announce your game. Let's get started.
I'm not Kevin, I'm Winback, and I'm playing May today in this video of Heroes of the Storm. And I'm going to tell you some stuff about her. But that was a cool intro, right? Works so well. Anyway, team comps today are going to be Orphea, May, Karazim, Thrall, and Maiev versus Anduin, May, Valera, ETC, and Jaina. This is a quick match. This is May. She's brand new. We're going to get mirrors. There's nothing I can do about it. I apologize. I hate it too. I promise. Since we already kind of went over what May does in the theory video, I am going to try to tell you what I think of her playstyle as far as actually playing the game. And we'll kind of give you a crash course on the abilities too, I guess. Snowblind, 35% slow, 1.5 second blind. Oh no. Bummer. It's really cool. Just throw a big snowball. It's got some decent range to it. Blizzard, the same name and button as Jaina's Blizzard, is going to be a... Wow, we're just dying off cooldown, huh? Going to be a big ol' circle of snow that is going to stack 7% slow up to 35% for its duration. And then once it's over, it's going to stun people in the circle for... what is it? 1.25 seconds. Pretty good stun. And then E is called Icing. It is our knockback that you see there that I didn't hit ETC with, but he's still going to die. Yeah, there we go. Main mobility tool. It's going to go quite a ways. When you stop, it's going to knock people back, or when you reactivate it, it's going to knock people back at your current location, and they are going to be slowed by 80%. That's a decaying slow, so it's not going to be that way the whole time, but still pretty decent. Our trait is Cryo Freeze. It is an ice block, essentially. We are going to go completely unstoppable, but stationary. We're going to get a big shield, and we're going to heal while the shield persists. If the shield is broken, the ice block ends, we stop healing, and suddenly we're fucked. Unless we've made it to full duration, you know? Because it works coolio like that. May is classified as a tank, so we are playing her full frontline in this comp and doing our damnedest. Her ults are Avalanche and Ice Wall. Avalanche is going to throw a huge snowball down a very thin line skill shot. And, wow, just gonna invisible away. Thank you. Thank you for coming. The skill shot will pick up heroes along the path, and then it's going to basically put them in stasis until the snowball reaches the end of its travel. So you can pick up 5 heroes essentially with the avalanche, drop them all at the end, and stun them. You do stun for a longer duration the more heroes that you pick up. So if you pick up 2 heroes, you're going to stun for a full second at the end. If you manage to pick up 5 heroes, you are going to stun for 2.5 seconds at the end of the avalanche. Fucking damn it, she got away. Which is fucking insane. Avalanche also goes through friendly walls. It goes over terrain. It goes through everything, I'm pretty sure. So it is a very good boss defense tool, boss steal tool. It's very good for throwing enemies into your buildings, behind your gates. Freaking awesome stuff there. And it's very good at forcing the enemy team to disengage. The ult is just fucking incredible. Just 100% incredible. Ice Wall is her second ult, which is less impressive. Still good, but less impressive. It's just got a short delay on the wind up, and is going to go in a line across wherever you place it, and then gradually is going to shoot out of the ground. If it hits anybody as it's shooting out of the ground, it is going to time stop them. So complete stasis. Everything is stopped. Cooldowns, damage over time, buffs, armor, all that stuff. It's just held in time. And then when the ice wall ends, the people coming out of it are slowed by 80%, I think it is. So it's a wicked hard slow after a time stop. Again, real good boss control ultimate. Oh my god, I'm going in to die, aren't I? Yep, this is me dying. Didn't get what I needed out of that. Fuck. Anyway, so of the two ults, I think Avalanche is always going to be better. I can probably see some nerfs coming for that ability shortly. I say that, but Deathwing can still stall the Curse objective infinitely on Cursed Hollow, and Tracer is still absolute fucking cancer with an Abathur hat, so, you know, who knows? Who knows if anything ever gets changed ever again. But, since we're playing main tank Mei, I'm going to tell you a couple things about her in this slot, how to play her best here, and things you should definitely avoid. Mei is a ranged tank at the end of the day. She doesn't have to go in like 95% of the tank cast, and she's just going to be able to kind of harass. That's what her kit really is set up to do until she's ready for her combo. Oh man, getting ETC yoinked out of there by the Anduin. Our focus is completely split, so there's nothing we can do now. Mei using her... Nope. Mei using her auto attacks and her Q, her Snowblind, is essentially her strongest form of ranged harassment and kind of setup. Since Snowblind has a slow on it, ooh, you're dead, ETC. Looks like... No, yep, Valera's dead too? Nailed it. Knocking everybody back. Big snowball, 3 people, plopping them right in front of the gate. There's a blizzard on top of that. How do you like it? The towers didn't have any minions to shoot, so they just killed the living shit out of the enemy team. And that was a 1.5 second stun because we caught 3 people with that snowball. But yeah. Does it go all the way down the lane? I mean, it's a good distance. It's not the longest distance in the world for the Avalanche, but it's good. But anyway, back to how Mei plays, where she fits. Her biggest engage is going to be 2 abilities. Really not sure why we're middle right now. Don't really understand that. But anyway, what was I saying? I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, her Mei's engage. It's going to be Blizzard, because you want the stun. Oh my god. You don't have to use your ultimate to stop ETC, because the knockback goes as soon as you get stunned. That's fucking amazing. That's so good to know. That is so good to know. Wow, yeah, that's such good information. Anyway, your engage is 2 abilities. It's going to be Blizzard, which is a 70 mana cost ability, and there's going to be Icing, which is your E, which is also a 70 mana cost ability. And if you miss those 2, you are suddenly out 140 mana for absolutely no reward whatsoever. Because you have to hit the stun, and you have to, if you're not going to hit the stun, hit the knockback into the stun to actually set something up. So you can tell the opportunity cost there is pretty high. Pretty high. Got the Anduin though, punched him square in the face. He's down. Luckily, Mei has her ult she can engage with or disengage with, so it does give you a bit of a backup if you fuck up your combo, but up until that point, there's very little that you have in the way of flexibility for engage, unless enemy team is standing in your Blizzard, which they don't normally do, or you're doing a really good job booping them into your Blizzard, so, right, like that's how stuff works. As of right now, we're just on the map trying to trade temples. We're down in buildings. we need to get some bottom side pressure here because the temple is on the weaker building, and we can probably knock this bitch out. Once the temple completes all its shots, we'll have probably mid-fort down to about half health. And if we can get some kills here, we can push up, get block. Ooh! Ooh, that's a May. Friendly May also, I mean, enemy May also going down, fantastic. I was trying to think what I was going to tell you about May specifically. But this part of the game is pretty important. What we're doing is essentially trading top temple and top fort for the boss so that we can get the bottom fort dead, use the shots from the objective on the middle fort, take boss off the board, and force the enemy team to go back to react to it so we can have some breathing room. I don't actually give a shit about them ever posting up for boss because we have Avalanche. We can always just yank them all off the point, stun them, and kill them if we need to. But yeah. Even though we're on even talent tiers, it doesn't matter. That was kind of a scary looking call. It wasn't ever actually in any jeopardy. Enemy May's ice wall may have been an issue, but even then I don't think so. We have kind of split shit going on right now. Boss is going to die, so there's nothing that we can really do about that. It's going to get the keep tower, which is fine. We can get out of here. But back to May herself. In playing May as a main tank, fuck you, Belira. Her mana management is something that you're always going to have to be aware of. So keep that in the back of your head. Oh, damn it! I keep looking for the mosh pit, and it just doesn't happen. Mana management is super important on May. Like I said, her combo takes 140 mana if you're going to use both of those abilities, and it is that's probably about 1/5 of your mana bar, which is fucking insane. Unless you're taking mana talent specifically, like we did at level 4 for the Cold Front. I'll go over the build again if you need at the end of the video, but it's just the same one that I was using in the theory video, and I think, as for me, it works the best. I know a lot of people are talking about the auto attack build and different ways to play her that feel good, but this is how I'm having the most success with the character. Yeah. So, what have we talked about? We've got mana management, we've got her place in kind of the draft. Specifically counters to May are going to be hypermobility heroes. So, characters like Genji, Tracer, Lucio, anything with an Abathur hat that also has a dash is going to completely fuck you into the sky. And it is awful. It's just awful. All of your abilities are going to be completely useless on characters like that because all of the delay, all of the wind up, everything that it takes to get those abilities onto people is completely negated by a little bit of move speed, by a little bit of mobility abilities. We got the chain of kill with the fucking avalanche. Fantastic. It's just mobility fucking sucks for May. Or enemy mobility does. So if you're ever looking for an easy way to counter this character, there you have it. It's the way to go. I'm speaking from experience because I played into a lot of hypermobile comps and they really piss me off. Specifically in this comp though, Anduin, ETC, and Jaina are all fairly easy for us to catch with our CC, and they're just going to die real fast to our team too because we're just ready to run at their stationary champions. I mean heroes. It's heroes. Heroes is the word. But so yeah. What's Mei good at? She's very good at disrupting things. She's very good at blinding targets that need to be blinded. She's very good at boss control. She's very good at disruption and area denial, just like Jaina is, except Mei is just tank form Jaina, honestly. Oh, are we going to catch a Valera? Are we going to get... They're collapsing here. We shouldn't probably chase the Valera. We're split from our Orphea at the moment, etc. Everybody coming down through... Oh, Mei missing her ability. Enemy Mei missing her abilities. I am missing my abilities. We just got to get our team together so we can use our abilities. etc. getting dropped into the center of my team. I am trying to skate back. We just need to leave at this moment because this is a lot of stuff that we do not want. Okay, there is the Anduin ultimate. There's the Maiev ultimate. I'm getting attacked by the Valera, and I'm not about that. So it's time to go. We've still got 1,400 health, 1,800 health, because we're fucking tank, and that is such a good feeling. Oh my god. Yeah. So what have we talked about? We talked about draft. We talked about counters. We've talked about abilities. I don't really want to go over the build too much because I think it just takes up too much of the video to really explain all my thoughts. I already did that in the theory video too, so check that out if you need the build that I am using. I'll hit it real quick at the end as well. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, right. Mei is also... Things that she is bad at, if you can believe that, are going to be, number one, sustained damage. It's very hard for her to do, unless you're building the auto-attack version of Mei. And I'm not super into that just yet. So, I'm sorry, I just keep getting distracted by the fight. I want to watch it, and then, boom. Okay. Mei is also absolutely horrid at wave clear. So the W talent that we take at level 1 helps with that, but is also, like, you can feel even with that talent that she is not built to clear waves. The character does not offlane. I would never take her over there. Built to be a main tank. Never make her go soak waves. Always have her with a teammate or two, so they can clear the waves and you can protect them. And just like that, like that's how you play the character. She's going to be a roaming tank. She's going to be very good at ganking. Icing is going to be very good at knocking people back when you're coming at them from a bush. And then your Blizzard is so insanely good at holding people in place as they are trying to escape. Just fantastic. Just all the area denial, all the chokes that you can hold with the character are absolutely fucking insane. So she's very good at ganking, very good at roaming, very good at protecting and peeling. Horrible at sustained damage, horrible at wave clear, and just very, very poor macro power. She does have one or two abilities with her Q that make her macro a little bit better, but oh my god, that ring absolutely fucking destroyed my cryo freeze. And then we got stopped by the ice wall, trying to get the core dead, gonna avalanche them out of there. Boss is still going. We've got 2 people on it. Those fucking tornadoes. Oh, what? Look at all the fucking. There's so many. So fucking many. But anyway, that is Mei. I mean, that's Maiev, but that was Mei. I hope that I could give you some information about how she works best in the game. Some things that she's good at, some things that she's bad at, places that she works in your draft, and counters to her. Really, counters are important, I think. Especially when the character is brand new, but I'll let you be the judge of that in your own games. What feels good, what feels bad. You can make your own decisions. Here's the build, though, at the very end. Ice Storm at level 1 for the increased damage. Cold Front at 4 for the reduced cooldown on icing and the mana back. Induce Hibernation for the damage reduction at 7, Avalanche at 10, Flurry at 13 for the cooldown reduction, Black Ice at 16 for the increased damage, and Cascade at 20 for the reduced cooldown. And I guess the additional blinds are cool too. Like, it's mostly for the cooldown that you take it. So there you have it. That is Mei in a nutshell. I will be playing this character much more often to see if anything about my opinion of her changes. So if anything does, if any of the builds, other builds seem fun or cool or interesting, I'll set up a video for those two. But there you have it. I will be back tomorrow with the normal stuff, and then next week with the updates more in depth to the anomaly with the weather effect. I know a lot of people's computers are having a tough time with it, and I don't necessarily think that the weather effects are the greatest in the world either. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to let me know what you think of the video in the comments. Like and subscribe if you are feeling so inclined. And I will see you guys next time.